to add any?
No.
Okay.
I don't. No. Nope. We kept with them.
How'd I go?
Move forward.
Oh no,
She's going to check the slope.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I don't think she can get out.
Now if I put it in.
So, on everything here, verifying the closeout of the greenway, we're going to have to check the slopes. And as everybody can see, all this vegetation overgrowth on the sidewalks, we need a skid steer and other equipment to keep these crosswalks clean. But MDOT is checking the slope on this new crosswalk that we installed. So does that bubble, when you go north and south, does that have to be level right here? And
Yes and no.
I know it's got to have the taper here. It's got to have the runoff here.
Yep, it just can't exceed 8.3%.
Okay.
So all I'm looking for is that nothing exceeds 8.3 or 2% cross slope.
Okay.
That's all I do.
All righty. That's a lot. So when you look at vegetation overgrowth throughout the city and our street sweepers picking up on where they left off, we got a lot to do, but we're getting everything in place. So this is the ADA ramp at Pilgrim on the north side.
Woo! Throw my pen.
Take your time. And once again, vegetation overgrowth in the sidewalks where our team needs a skid steer to, and that's urban tree there, cutting trees down in the alleys to make sure no wires come down. Now, if you guys are getting trees put in your yard, that's because that tree is on your property. They're cutting it in small enough pieces. Matter of fact, I'm going to post the DTE site information so you guys will know what's going on with this DTE contractor. But if you have a tree in your yard on your property, they are cutting it in small enough pieces so you can burn in your fireplace. They're not dropping whole branches. They're making it easy so you can move your tree around. And where people really have a misunderstanding is, you know, their property versus the city's property. Your property actually goes all the way back to the alley floor. If there's a tree between the alley floor and your fence, that's your tree. Period.
Is this your landing?
What do we got?
Which one's your landing? You want this one?
Yeah.
So this is the, okay.
So that's Chelsea over there. That's our city's engineer that just came out of the truck.
Just don't know, because that was, you'd have 4 feet in here, right? You have to have 4 feet by 4 feet into the level, and you're not going to have 4 foot there, and that's not 2%. Is this?
Okay, I see what she's trying to do. So are you saying that this is going to puddle right there, the way that it is?
No, I'm trying to. So you have a ramp coming up,
Yep.
and you have a ramp coming up.
Yep.
need a landing
Yep.
before we cross, but it's got to be a
Or
certain
you can
dimension.
like ramp up from the street and have a landing, but this might exceed 15 feet.
Mm.
Okay.
And then technically, this is a cross slope. This one's fun.
Yeah.
Because then this would be like. So normally when you have two come in, like you kind of have your landing here, and then this doesn't exceed 2% in any direction.
Okay.
But we don't have a big enough landing either.
Right. So it's almost like that would have to steepen up, and then you have finished floor there.
Well. Yeah, this building needs to go.
I think that's probably gonna be gone.
Yeah, this will be gone here. I don't think this is repairable.
So really, we need from like here to be flat.
Yeah, or yeah, because you can't exceed 2% cross slope regardless. So on a landing, it's 2% in any direction, and on a ramp or any sidewalk, it's not supposed to be more than 2% cross slope. Big ones get fun.
Yeah. Hello, DPW.
Okay, that way.
Yes.
This way, which throws off your
Okay.
cross slope then for this one.
Okay, do me a favor. Text me the address and the problem. Right now, I'm in a meeting. Yes. Well, this is probably going to take me about 2 hours. Yes. Yes, I'm sure we can resolve it.
It's almost like that one has to steepen.
No, I have to pull it up and
There is a non-compliance form. So
okay, just text me the address and I'll do my research, and when you call me in about 2.5 hours. I should have an answer for you. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Now, how does that affect payment?
No, if you do that, you're going to have to go into the city and pull a permit. My building safety department is extension 209.
what your constraints are.
No, I'm going to advise you not to do that, because if they catch you in the process of doing something like that, you will be fined and you will be ticketed. Well, if your neighbor got away with that, you
Yeah, I'll take a
know.
look at that form and see if we can make it work in that sense.
Kind of.
Okay, well, just send me the information. I'll do the best I can to help you. My advice is to
Well, what is
go
it?
through the
You're
proper
only
channels to
changed it
do
with
it.
2 flags?
Yep.
Mhm.
I think it's, yeah, like
So
15
you don't
Yep.
suffer any violations. Okay. Bye-bye. So this is a problem child, huh?
because of that piece of concrete.
Right there. So
I
would
think it's this one, because if you didn't have this, you could steepen this up and then make that, and you could steepen this one, but it would affect this.
so would the corners match up with this old piece here?
Yep.
Okay. It'll just be a different grade.
Yeah.
If we took that piece out right there where you're standing on.
Right, but I mean that. So MDOT doesn't really have a say in you guys would have to figure out like what you're okay with removing and.
Can I say we can remove that?
Yeah. She also said there's a non-compliance form we could fill out.
Because you're tying into existing.
Because we're tying into existing, that we the city would kind of like supersede the approval and say that because of existing conditions, we're okay with how it was constructed, and then MDOT would allow that. But because we have to, they're not going to approve anything that's not perfectly ADA compliant. But as the city,
Well, I think we need to do the form because this building's not going to be here.
Yep,
And when
as
they
soon as
come
it
and
gets
demo this
demoed,
out,
they're
going to
be-
damage these two pieces anyway, and they'll have to replace them. And if they
Okay.
don't damage them, they'll take this piece out, and then we could correct it that way anyway.
Well, it's this piece.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
not in compliance
Okay.
because of the way you had to tie in back
Right.
into this.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can't steep if you went to steep in these two.
You'd have an issue there.
There would be an issue here.
Okay.
But because they matched existing here and went down, now you end up with an issue here.
So we flattened that one. Would that still be an issue?
Well, no, you'd have to steepen all of this, and
Okay.
then, so this could be flatter. But because they tied back in, we could fill out the form.
I think.
Is this kind of the right-of-way line?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's the right-of-way line, and this right here is kind of offset a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's also the right-of-way line. And
So
it-
yeah, we could use that as a
Yeah, because
piece
you
of
got
that's
right-of-way in your. 'cause
technically-
yeah, that's not.
technically this is not our property.
Yep. So Chelsea, let's do that.
Yep. Okay.
Deal done.
The old brickwork is always
It is.
Next problem.
We're sending. Are you recording?
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause that looks good.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that this is flat enough.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like
Yeah,
it's
it looks like it's
sloping.
sloped.
And then the ramp is sloped too.
That's got the right fall off on it. Uh-oh, here we go. We need, like I've been asking Bob for skid steers and stuff because we're supposed to really scrape the sidewalk spread with vegetation overgrowth management so it doesn't grow up between the control joints
Yep.
and then crack everything up. So, you know, just push for the next administration to have this kind of stuff, but you got to have manpower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, that's good.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, the bubble is in the center, ain't it?
Yeah, that one was 0.0.
Yeah. So this specific location, this was like a sinkhole issue, and that's why there was more concrete
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
But what the city did was we have another sinkhole project that actually is the same contractor that was working on this
Mm-hmm.
was a part of. So anything that wasn't part of this project got billed over to that, and then just the sidewalk was part of this project.
We get a pass.
Well, we
Next.
still had to pay for it, but
I'll let you guys out once I get past it.
Okay.
is there
For the greenway?
well, no, I'm just looking at all the debris in the bike lane.
We need to clean this up. We've got the contractors in here now
Okay.
doing the curb now. They're in here with skid steer, cutting grass away from the curb in the street. So they're going to do that first, and then they're going to come in and sweep all of the lanes.
Okay.
Let me get out here and see what we got going. Once again, vegetation overgrowth. Skid steer would be great.
So you are at 3.2 here.
Yep.
You're only supposed to be at 2.
So there's a 1 degree extra bit of extra slope there, huh?
Yep. But
What
you're
about
okay
this?
down here?
Okay.
But you are.
Do I need to be concerned about this crack?
That's up to you.
Is that passing? Hey, Chill. Question.
I was on the
Do I need to be concerned about this crack? And we're at 3.2 instead of 2.2 right here. It's good right here. But right here, it's a little bit, it's 1 degree up. But I'm looking at this crack.
Yeah, you're at 3.2% cross.
Is that something that could be saw cut?
Which side is your bubble? What is the bubble? So this is your high side.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what they could do to fix that slope by,
Because you're tying in there.
yeah, tying it on both sides. Unless we brought the curb up more. Well, no,
But
'cause
then,
we're
like-
still, yeah.
You'd be chasing it, so this could be another one where you're.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get it unless we fix more of the.
Sidewalk.
Yeah, because the problem is that they're just tying into each side.
Yep.
So that's the best they're going to be able to get.
So
Unless we did like a whole sidewalk project.
so we left this. What's going to be the issue with this, if any?
The crap?
Yep. That's not a control joint, I don't think. That's a trial there.
Cracks through here
The
too.
same thing over here.
2.9. What are we supposed to have here?
No greater than 2 on any of your cross slopes.
This one's an issue.
Yeah. Bubby.
We got that one over there too.
So if you raise this, could you that side? Yeah, that side's too steep.
So to make this better, they had to tear this out. Do we go ahead and go another walkway that way?
Well, the problem is, though, is we'll be chasing the same cross
Problem.
slope. Yep. Because if you can tell, it slopes the whole way through.
Yeah, there and here.
This one? 0.2 and 1.4. And then your cross slope here is 0.6.
This is how sidewalks are supposed to look, short of this.
Bob. See what patience are.
So see, Chelsea, we got stuff that comes around this corner and does that, and you see this truck coming straight down here,
Yep.
and you see where it's getting ready to turn. So you know, how do you manage all of this stuff? Because them trucks got weight in them.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm not worried about a means group because once the trucks are in there, they're mostly going to be those smaller vans.
Yep. It's this company.
Yeah, well, they're
major. And I heard you've been having some problems already. Matter of fact, that
yeah, they're getting stopped right now. They don't have a permit.
We need to hook them up with Christine Potier.
Who's that?
Joe Louis Greenway.
Oh.
Because I'm not sure if they even know. I know Lakeshore Global knows, but Wayne.
It's a cross loop again.
Oh no. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. It's this flag here.
Same, yeah, you're tying into your existing.
To this right here.
This is the right of way line again.
Yep. Right away is the sidewalk, straight
So
up.
this would be another one of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And because this matches right here,
Yep.
we should be all right.
So how many more years? 2?
Me?
Yeah.
5 months.
5 months.
Yep.
Good for you. I don't work on like I used to, really.
You know?
No. I do what I need to do, but used to be I work 80, 90 hours every week.
You know, the sad part about it is to be able to have the staff in here with the skill sets that the city needs. They gotta pay some money.
It's hard to find people that want to work.
It is. And, you know, our city's cash strapped. And I mean, I've been going across all of my skill sets to just pull different things off, you know, for the good of the city. You know, knowing that I'm grossly underpaid, even though council thinks that I'm grossly incompetent. Oh yeah, they got there publicly and told me I was incompetent. They'd be glad to see me go, but okay.
Wait till they get the next guy.
Yep.
We're just gonna walk right down the next one's right
Okay.
there.
I'll meet you there.
All right, we'll meet you there. You know, so I don't complain because I know my worth.
I've been heavily involved with the school board, sports, and all that.
So look at that, I'm getting everyone in trouble while I'm coming out here.
Vegetation overgrowth management. You know what, Chelsea?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna heavily spray all of this stuff with some vegetation overgrowth killer, and then we'll see if we can get some equipment to come down these sidewalks and clear all of this stuff off.
Okay.
The vegetation overgrowth management stuff will kill this stuff for at least a year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send this to Bob so he can see what this looks like. That's how it's gonna go. They're gonna come off that street and come down here. And this is how it starts. I mean, I know it looks like you got all kind of stuff to do, but you got to start somewhere.
Yep.
Looks good.
That looks like it's going the wrong way.
This one looks like it's gonna fly. Yep.
Then the last one on the southbound is Leslie.
Much.
Cell phones and texting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them rumble strips are a good idea. We don't have nothing big enough to do that.
My mom calls them drunk bumps.
No. Huh?
My mom calls them drunk bumps.
Drunk bumps? Ah, drunk
Where
bumps.
did you grow up at?
Well, I grew up in Southwest Michigan, but we first encountered where she came up named drunk bumps was in California, down the middle of the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
Drunk bumps.
What
Okay.
town in Southwest Michigan?
Oh, you're familiar with the area.
I know everywhere.
I grew up on Gun Lake, but on the south side.
Yep. The big casino over there.
It was not when I was
No, I know. I get it. So Gun Lake would put you in what school district?
Delton.
Uh-oh.
Delton.
Dalton Kellogg? Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
You just said the whole thing.
Where are you from?
I actually grew up in Hell, Michigan, believe it or not.
Okay.
You went to hell?
I lived in Hell.
Oh my goodness.
I helped create the aura.
Oh, of hell.
So how do you know Delton? Because
I know
nobody
everywhere.
knows Delton.
Number one, I follow sports heavily. And number two, I've striped the whole state of
Okay.
Michigan.
Wow.
I've been here 44 years. Same company, Willie. That's like unheard of.
You stripe it with PK or who?
PK.
Okay, I
I'm
figured.
an employee of PK.
Okay.
Willie, PK is probably going to be doing a lot of the citywide striping.
Yeah, and that's what, I was sharing with the mayor. They painted that stuff in the street over there, and I said,
They did the mural?
yeah,
Yeah.
We can gap it. We can do whatever you want.
Probably doing on this.
we're gonna put stripes. We're gonna stripe it.
Yep. In my last week, this was
So
where
this
I
is
was
the last
mentioning.
one on this side, and then
15
the
or
next
20
ones are up
years
there, but
ago.
did you wanna go all the
They
way down
had
just
some
to
money,
see the
and I came
striping?
in and got with the guy,
Sure, if you guys
probably
wanna
one
do
or two
anything
guys
with it.
before you.
Yeah, I
We
think
drove
what too,
around.
I'll have
He
to
said,
have someone come
want the
back
railroads
before I
done,
get
want
back so we can
stop
make
bar
sure.
crosswalk done, and wanted long line on a few roads. So we went around, made a list,
yeah.
and he had a budget. And I said, man, I said, we burned it up. I said, we didn't hit it all. I said, but we're right there, just shy of it. He said, so I got all my work done, and you didn't kill it. I said, no, I gave you unit prices. That's how this works.
Well, I kept my Act 51 monies together. I'm putting it on video. I'm a upload it and send you this.
Okay.
Let me do a walk around on this.
Just don't get hit. Watch out.
Yeah, I see him. This one's kind of bad too. Delineator northbound by Sturtevant down.
Okay.
Next.
I think we need to clean out a catch basin over here, Willie.
We got a lot of sediment, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
Okay. This isn't necessarily skid steer work. This is just vegetation overgrowth spray and weed whack work here. But this is a nice looking job.
see Frank getting something up. Like, look at where the sidewalk falls off.
Yep.
Someone's gonna fall right into that building.
I called the guy that owned that building.
Okay. Yeah, we need that. That's a safety hazard.
Yep. That used to be the old Willie Burger.
Burger joint? Looks
Oh
like a car
man,
garage.
you don't know nothing about Willie Burgers, but those was the best burgers in town back in the
I
day.
don't know if I want to get any burgers from there today.
Not now.
Yeah, it's like a pit. That's not good.
Yeah. It's full of water. It's full of water. I just videoed it. I'm gonna send it to you
Okay.
in this segment. Well, he was the last time I talked with him, he was trying to get a contractor to give him a price to tear this down. Because he's not gonna let go of the land. And I told him that he's responsible for the liability that exists on the land.
Cross slope again.
Yep.
I don't know if we can use that we're tying back into existing on this guy. What?
I don't really know if you can establish finished floor anymore.
Yeah.
So then this would be, I don't know if that can be your land.
Yeah. What's the slope on this one right here? So there's
So this will be considered our right of way right here, right? We can't include that piece.
Oh.
It's right here.
Yeah, so they went, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how,
Brought it back to
They just tied it into this. Yeah.
if we were to look back at this is the right-of-way edge,
Yep.
would we need to pull it back this way, even though it's this two-sided ramp, to get the landing? Right?
Your
Like,
landing meets slopes, so this could be another one where it's like, well, right away you're here.
yeah,
You can't meet the 4 foot here.
right, there's not enough room.
Nope.
Where's your right away this way?
The right of way this way is right here.
Right at the front?
Yep, right here.
Right. It has to go back a little
It
bit.
might have to go to the building.
Yeah, I think this is the demarcation.
Oh yeah.
Here.
You know what? That's true because it matches that.
Yeah.
Otherwise they would have to be like landing, and then
Yeah.
watch the flag and the ramp goes that way.
What was the slope on this ramp? Oh. Sorry.
No, you're
Interrupting
fine.
you.
4.7 I think was it. This is 23. 3, you're good.
This would be the landing, and then they would just ramp it down.
You could beat it there.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is one.
Oh yeah. This
They could do it.
this right here is setting on the foundation right here. So they probably had questions as to how to do this. Would it be too? It'll be too much. It'll be too steep, wouldn't it?
I don't know, but you got something going that way. Like, what's going on there? Did the lens get flipped?
We put that stuff there so nobody would just run across here and head down onto the freeway.
No, show the pet signal, but there's no crosswalk going that way.
Yeah, nothing over there. I don't know why not. And see right here where we are, if you look at it, but if you look at this is going right along this wall right here that holds this whole thing up.
Touch this.
Yeah.
So they have to do everything right here.
There's no, yeah.
So that really should get taken down.
Could they take this, put one here and literally angle it over that way a little bit? Or it has to go straight?
I don't know if you can meet slope at all.
Yeah.
So this is something that's got to be addressed. Yeah, because they can't touch that sidewalk there.
Yeah.
Well, even over there, it doesn't have a ramp.
Nope, that's what she was saying. And this tape is all jacked up here. Huh?
Using the bike lane.
Oh, there's a lot of bikers here.
I know, right? Yeah, I love it. I'm actually most likely gonna
See, he went straight. He went straight with a full load. Here go another one.
I moved here 2 years ago, so I lived for 2 months in Hamtramck with a friend. I actually thought that was kind of cool. I probably would have done that on my own. But I've been in Hamtramck for like a year and a half now. I love it. I'm right on 9 Mile. It's great.
Oh, you need an ice cream place.
Yeah.
I was in Chester.
I grew up in, if you're familiar with it,
Okay, so Wonder-
about 3 hours more.
this one's been hit. Some tape. I wonder if we can get some of this tape.
College basketball at all? Yep. So I lived there, and now my parents live in the Finger Lakes.
Okay.
That is on, so Caroline.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well you'll have
That is
to.
on our list of places to go.
So my father recently started working at a winery, doing like grapes and stuff. My sister is a physical therapist, but on Sundays she only the 2 stories if you like beer.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
So some of my favorite wineries are in Canada.
Oh, okay.
And we were
They don't like me much, but
That's all right. They're gonna get to love you.
someone's got to be the bad guy.
That's right. Better you than me.
Yeah, I don't mind being the bad guy.
You're a good bad guy though.
Oh yeah, I don't care what you do, but you gotta have it permitted.
Yep. And you got PE behind your bad guy, so that's a good
For
thing.
now.
And so what do they do?
Okay, so now we're over on Pitkin. Crazy place for an old pole, ain't it?
Yeah.
And you know this pole is way over age. Is it a tag on it? Yep, here we go right here. Do we have one more?
Yep.
This one's good.
Yeah.
Nope, it hasn't been done. Neither side.
Yeah, it was supposed to be on the south side.
Supposed to have been over there?
Yeah.
Nope, it's not done.
You can see it. No, I put the new look at. You can see where they had it sprayed out. Do it.
Yeah, right there. They didn't put any spray marks over here.
What?
They didn't put any spray
Yeah,
marks.
no, it was only the one side.
Just this side here?
Yeah.
So the yellow spray marks, okay. Oh yeah, they wanted to take that out.
Okay.
So what's that spray mark over there for?
Where?
Oh, across the street going across, oh, this is a sign it says.
Yeah, they're saying to put the bike lane sign.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, this is interesting. So it was marked as the bottom, but just as the ramp. But then the north was marked out, but then not done. So I'm wondering if they, I'll have to look back in my notes now, because now I don't know what happened. They may have said it's already like compliant enough to not do it. But I don't know why they would.
Yeah.
Or because they weren't putting the crosswalk in, they weren't doing.
Well, no, we didn't put them in for everyone you
Oh
did.
yeah, just the ones at the.
Only signalized.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't do them.
So, to make a long story short, this is all done, and we will get everything fixed back up before they sign off of this contract. So it's not that much work to do. And Chelsea, you'll be getting this video.